The Refugio Independent School District is getting some much-needed help tonight.
Thanks to a donation, schools will get replacements for the books that were destroyed and that developed mold after Hurricane Harvey. Stephen Cavazos explains why they're coming in the electronic form. It is our top story tonight.
Refugio ISD is getting ready to welcome students back into the classroom, but one thing that will be missing are thousands of books that were lost during Hurricane Harvey. But it's books like this that may not be here this upcoming year.
A round of applause and smiles captured from ear to ear. The community of Refugio continues to move forward almost 1 year after Hurricane Harvey.
It's not just the Texas way, but it's the educator way. We're all family, we're in this together, and we're just happy to be part of it.
Representatives with the Region 12 district in Waco presented Refugio ISD with over $20,000 Wednesday. The money raised through various organizations around the state.
I don't care if it's in Waco or if it's in Refugio. You feel like you're part of a big family. And we just feel like we were able to give a helping hand at a time when it was needed.
The district plans to use the funds towards books that students can access online after 1/3 of the collection for grades 7 through 12 were lost during Harvey.
We're facing the same dilemma this year. We still don't know whether we're going to be able to open the library.
The doors of the high school library remain closed and shelves empty. But Garcia believes the donation will help bring students a sense of normal in their new reality.
You know, we want them to be learners forever. So, getting those books, those library books in their hands is the most important thing for us.
Superintendent Melissa Gonzalez knows rebuilding will take one step at a time.
It's maybe close to a year since the hurricane happened, but we're very much still living the recovery process. Little by little, we're taking care of it.
And although the district will continue to see changes this upcoming year, they're ready to close a chapter on Hurricane Harvey.
Allow this to consume us. It's time to pick up the pieces and move forward and make the best that we can of a difficult situation.
Stephen Cavazos, 3 News.
Nice.
Well, several